it's a windy day out there. I mean, you got to hang on to your hat, your skirt, your hair, your umbrella tonight into tomorrow, by the way, because we're going to see some more rain around. But let's enjoy this gorgeous view right now from our Biscayne Bay camera, Miami. Yeah, it's still beautiful out there, even though it is windy. And we're looking at that Key West camera as we are seeing the blue skies. And here comes a cold front. It is leading to some severe weather across much of the southeast and even parts of the Panhandle. Ahead of it, though, we are quiet and just a few clouds as we check in on the radar. Yeah, not seeing any wet weather just yet, but we will as we head into tonight and tomorrow. The winds, though, have increased 18 to 24 miles an hour. That sustains gusts as high as 29 to even 32 miles an hour. So it certainly is blustery. In fact, a wind advisory is in effect until 10 p.m. because of the windy conditions. So keep that in mind. If you have any loose objects out back in the patio you think might be moved around by the wind, you may want to just bring them in or just make sure they're secured. And temperatures are warm in the low to mid 80s in Broward and Miami-Dade, low 80s down to the Keys. It's certainly warmer as compared to the past few days and warmer and compared to the rest of the nation. We're in the hot spot, in fact, with the 30s up to the Northeast, New England areas, 76 in Tallahassee, 64 in Atlanta. But check out much of the central and western half of the U.S. into the 30s, the 20s, except for the West Coast right now in the 50s and the 40s for Phoenix and Vegas. In the Pacific Northwest, dealing with a mix of wet and wintry weather. But this is the big story today. Look at what's going on all the way from the Panhandle through the Gulf Coast states up and down the Atlantic seaboard. It is a mess. And then the wintry weather up in the Northeast New England areas due to that big winter storm system. For us today, 84 degrees with the windy conditions leading to a moderate risk of rip currents and also hazardous boating conditions. A small craft advisory is in effect due to choppy conditions on the bays. Taking you through hour by hour, most of the day quiet, but this evening we could see some showers. Notice how tomorrow morning, right around rush hour time, which is the worst timing, is when we're likely going to see some of those heavier downpours and showers and possible storms moving through anytime from 7 to 9 a.m. and likely even through late morning and the middle of the day, possibly through your lunch hour. And then the clouds will roll in. So you will need to keep your rain gear handy overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. We'll wake up to the upper 60s. The highs in the upper 70s since we are going to see some clouds around in the afternoon.